Well, hello everyone. Sammy Northland here. Just wanted to go ahead and hop on today and talk to you a little bit about what I feel like is the dangers of weight loss drugs. So I had a client ask me about my opinion on weight loss drugs the other day, and I just wanted to share my thoughts with you. So listen, I'm not a fan of Western medicine and pharmaceuticals. I do believe that some drugs can be necessary and beneficial in some circumstances. Example, surgery or treating an infection that you just cannot get rid of. But I do believe as a society that we have become dependent on the quick fix that many medications offer. But the problem is they don't get to the root of the issue and solve it. And many times they can cause more harm than good. Weight loss drugs, I feel like, are a prime example of this, you guys. So here are the two main reasons I believe that weight loss drugs are not a good solution. So number one, they don't get to the root of the issue and solve it. So you may see some weight loss benefits when you take weight loss drugs. You may even feel better because the weight you lose, but statistics show that most people do regain the weight they lose after using weight loss drugs. And many times they gain even more than they lost. So why? Why is this? The problem is that you have to get to the root of the problem and fix it, or it's going to continue to be a problem. So let's just talk about what those problems could be. And it really can vary from person to person. For many of my clients, their inability to lose weight stems from chronic inflammation in their system. So they had been dealing with issues like gut pain, leaky gut, joint pain, fatigue, headaches, hormone imbalances, skin rashes. These are just to name a few. The inability to lose weight is also a symptom of chronic inflammation. So when we reduce the inflammation in my clients' systems through nutrition and the right supplement and exercise, the weight began to come off. So other causes for the inability to lose weight could be some of these things: lack of self-control, or lack of self-discipline. So a lot of people, what I find is food is used to fuel emotions rather than fueling the body. There's a difference there. When you are an emotional eater, or it is something that you are very social about how you eat, and that's when you tend to maybe overeat, and those are things that you feel like you can't do without. That is a lack of self-control and self-discipline. So lack of portion control can stem from lack of self-control, but it can also just be a learned or even just a mindless eating habit that happens. Lack of knowledge in regards to how to balance your diet. Example of this is overeating carbs and undereating protein. And this is what I find is very common for a lot of people. Genetics, and this one is a harder one to get past, but it's not impossible, you guys. It just takes a little bit more work, digging in and just really getting to the root and figuring out how best to help someone. Lifestyle choices and factors. So there's a couple things here. You can either be choosing to be more sedentary, or choosing foods that you know are not healthy. But there's sometimes when people don't have a choice because of injuries or things that have caused them to be more sedentary. But here's the thing: you always have a choice in your nutritional choices that you make. So you have to be intentional to lose weight and to maintain. It's a lifestyle change, not a diet. There's a totally different mindset there. So if you do not get to the root of why you're having trouble losing weight, the problem will not be fixed. It's going to continue to be a roller coaster ride of weight loss and weight gain, which can present its own health challenges, you guys. So number two, I feel like drugs cause more problems than they solve. And this is not just a feeling. This is something that if you look at even just a commercial and you hear about all the side effects that can happen from drugs, it really makes you have to step back and think, is this worth putting it into my body? But here are some of the issues, some of the problems that or side effects that weight loss drugs can cause. So gastrointestinal issues. These can be things like diarrhea, oily stools, abdominal cramping and gas, increased heart rate and blood pressure, insomnia and sleep disturbances, mood and psychiatric effects, gastrointestinal bleeding, potential for dependence, and nutrient deficiencies. And so here's the thing is many of them work by blocking fat absorption. So, which seems great on the surface. I think a lot of people are like, oh, great, no fat getting stored. But the problem is that when you're not absorbing the good healthy fats that you're eating, then it causes your body to become deficient in fat soluble vitamins like A, D, E, K, and other nutrients, you guys. So that's not healthy. When you're missing out on those nutrients, it's not feeding your body, it's not fueling your body efficiently. So therefore, you're not going to be as healthy. Gallbladder issues and allergic reactions, those are some of the other side effects. So the argument can be made that not everyone deals with these side effects. That is true. But I think the thing that I'm just asking that you step back and think is it worth taking the chance when you can solve the problem with nutrition and exercise? If you're struggling to lose weight and you're contemplating using a weight loss drug, I just encourage you to step back, try to figure out what the root cause is, and then find someone who can help you create a program to tackle that problem. Because if you don't, you're likely going to continue to struggle for life. So here's to making lifestyle changes that can help you to create a healthier lifestyle for life. Thanks for listening, guys.